I'm here. I'm watching Candace Owens. She just did a hit piece pretty much on Erika. I've said this over and over again. I knew it was going to get ugly. God, I knew it was going to get ugly. But I said it over and over again in live. Erika better need to leave that crazy woman alone. Candace Owens is not one to play with when she have you in the crossfires. I said she's going for the juggler, and I think that she did. So she is. So I'm watching her. I just started watching it. And of course, she had to go after the people who believe that COVID was reality, which it was. People who actually got vaccine, which many of us did. All right. I'm going to say it again as a family member who actually went through the whole COVID pandemic with her mom almost unaliving and being one of the longest living survivors in New York. I appreciate if she would just stick to her attack of Erika. And I don't know whether her attack is Erika is justified or not, but can we speak to the subject matter? Can you do me that favor? Stick to what you like to do and stop with the conspiracy that COVID was a lie, because it wasn't. You were lucky and your people were lucky that you didn't have to see your family member suffer through that horrific disease and come back on the other side. You were lucky, and that's it. Doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It did. COVID was a thing. The vaccine saved my mom's life. That's reality. A lot of us live through that reality. So if we want to continue to talk about discoveries or allegation of someone that you now hate, continue so, because we're entertained. I'm entertained. I want to see what tea you find out about Erika. I want to see how far it goes, because I'm entertained. You know. Now, mind you, if everything you say is wrong and it's a lie, and you're harassing a survivor who lost a loved one, then that's horrible and tragic. Hey, how are you? After summer, how you doing? That's horrible and tragic. But at the end of the day, we're going to see what's on the other side. You're a grown ass woman and you're going to do what you want to do. But I come in with the disclaimer COVID was real. Millions of people died of COVID, unalive of COVID, I'm sorry. People survived because doctors and nurses worked very hard to keep them alive. The medication they used saved a lot of people, saved my mom. So can we just let that go and move forward with what your objective is? And your objective is to drag Erika. That's your objective. That's what you're doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, this woman over here, let's talk about what her real objective is to drag Erika. I don't even know how to feel about it. I mean, the fact of the matter, to be honest, I don't know which way I stand. I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way, because I'm watching this woman and I'm like, yo, politically, the conservative right, and no disrespect, is the complete opposite of who I am. And I believe the conservative right has a lot to answer for. The same way that the conservative right think a lot of the progressive left have to answer for. You understand? We each have our battles, right? Since I'm on the other side, I said that the conservative right has a lot to answer for, especially with the current administration. Also, as a survivor, right? That's somebody who lost a loved one due to pew pew violence. I feel empathy for anybody, fellow survivor, so I'm stuck. But this woman, Candace Owen, is coming up with some serious tea that I'm like, yo, I want to see where it goes. I'm like everybody else in the world. I want to see how far she's gonna go, right? I want to see what receipts she have. I want to see which side of the coin the truth is going to fall, because neither one of them may have a truth, a honest bone in their body. I don't know, but I want to see how far it goes. So now, let's talk about what's going on. So this woman now, she's doing a series on Erika. So this is part 1. And she said, Bride of Sea, Wrinkled in Time. There was a show called Wrinkled in Time. I think it may be, I wonder if she got that title from that movie. Girl. So she's reading what Elizabeth Lane put on Twitter, calling Erika a psychopath. And there's a lot of psychopath, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of psychopath. Hey, guys. You know, it was dark because I was reading what she had to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Let's go on, because you know something? It's been a while and I can't sleep since we did a Candace Owen watch party. So why don't we do that? So right now, I am watching Candace Owen, right? Hi, Saved by Faith. How you doing? Her part 1, episode 1 of Bride of Sea. I'm not going to say his name. I try very hard not to say his name. A Wrinkle in Time. So what she started with, ladies and gentlemen, Lord have mercy, Christ. She started talking about how people are threatening her, right? Because they're saying that she's evil, she's a monster, she's going after a widower. I still can't remember. She just said it. So when we go back, remind me what she said. And they're saying that she has no right to say these things. She has no right to talk about these subject matters. She has no right to question this woman, where she come from, how she come from, how did she get this big organization. Hey, Maine, I think, is that Mano? Or Mano. Yeah, it's a Mano, but it's a different Mano. Hey, too, how you doing? So anyway, so she said that she's getting a lot of flack. She's saying that now that the far right, and she called them LGBTQ, but she used the G word, the gay word. I think gay is allowed right now, right? So she said the gay words, the gay men are coming after her, and they kind of sending a lot of crazy messages. Hey, from Ukraine. Anyway, they're sending her a lot of messages, and they're attacking her on social media. They even went as far as to find her manager's baby daughter and posted. So the thing is, let me explain something to y'all. They all crazy. I know I'm laying in bed in the dark, and you could only see my head behind my green. Let me see. Maybe let me just take. Let me see if this look better. Hold on 1 second. Because I'm whispering because I can't believe this shit. When I do have this. You see, I have my green. Is it better with the green? Maybe it's better with green. Let's do the green. Because this shit is serious, guys. We're going to have the green screen. Yeah, I have a whole green screen set up right in my room, so that way I don't have to be going back and forth and doing a whole bunch of shit. So that's it's just a sheet. So anyway, guys, listen to me. Let's talk about it. I think it's better because y'all can see me better this way. Let's talk about what the hell is going on. Cool. Yeah, let's talk about it. So, they're all crazy. A lot of people may think I'm crazy because I'm laying here talking, whispering at night, but they're crazy. But the thing about Candace Owen crazy is that Candace Owen, first of all, she's extremely successful, so you gotta respect that. Also, she has a lot of receipts now. There's an argument that when you're receipting, you could use your receipts or whatever receipts you get to confirm your side of the story, whereas somebody else could use the same receipt to justify their side of the story. But right now, she's using the receipts for her side of the story. And what she's doing is amazing in a bad, possible, wicked way. You understand? Because if she's legitimately going after a widow who's actually a good person, who actually loved her husband and is going through crisis now, she's showing a lot of the widower. A widow is showing a lot of very her actions be. as far as after her husband unalive, each people grieve differently. You understand? But her actions bring to mind, like, okay, what's happening? What's going on? You understand? But anyway, what I'm saying is that Candace Owen is at war with this woman, and she's trying to drag her to every type of filth possible. And what she's gonna do is she's gonna dig up everything on this woman past. And instead of Erika and her team trying to make up with this woman, because Candace Owen is vulnerable. Vulnerable? Vulnerable? I can't pronounce the word. I'm saying that she's a heavy enemy to deal with. Like, you don't want her as an enemy because she doesn't stop. So instead of them formable. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the word. Anyway, instead of you guys making up with her and saying, hey, all is good, let's work together and find out what happened to that's CK, and let's just maintain a civil, togetherness because you love him, I love him, let's work together. They decided they want to mess with that child. And I told y'all, don't mess with Candace Owens. That girl she's something else. So now she decided she wants to lock her energy on CK Widow. And she's after every dirty secret. And now, instead of Erika and them leaving her alone, trying to bring her under the umbrella, trying to talk to her, y'all threatened this woman? Y'all threatened the woman's people? You start going on social media because you guys think, you see, the people on social media and the far right think they're crazier than Candace. But I know for a fact, as a crazy person myself, because when somebody pisses me off, I'll go to the end of the earth to get you back. So a lot of people know that I'm extreme. So I know as an extreme cuckoo for cuckoo balls person myself who's gone to the extreme to get people back when they hurt me. I know how crazy when I see it crazy. And Candace is crazy. So y'all bitch asses, instead of leaving that woman alone, y'all gonna threaten her and her family and her friends? And she just says, continue to do that. Now I'm gonna do season 2. So instead of you guys bring her on the fold and say, you know something, let's agree to disagree, my bad. Y'all want to antagonize her because you guys think y'all scary? Y'all don't know that the scariest person in the world is an angry black woman who has a complex and don't know which side she's on. She's kind of in the middle. Because she can't be far left. She can't be a Dem. She can't be a centrist. She can't be a MAGA. She can't be far right. She's alone, or she's trying to be alone. There are some people like her. But she's alone in this struggle. And it's possibly the only person that she thinks in her mind that cared about her, that understood her, who was in the same circle as her, even though she thinks Kanye West is kind of in that circle with her too, which is cool for Cocoa Puffs. The only person that she might have been able to relate to, they took away, right? We don't know. They say we know who we took away. We don't know why. And now she's angry. She said it. She said, I'm angry. I want to find out what's going on with her. So instead of you guys working with her to try to figure it out, at least to calm her down, bring her to fold, you guys are now, because she's asking questions you don't like and uncomfortable, you guys are now and have been attacking her. And I said it over and over again. Leave this woman alone. Candace is the type of person you don't want to fuck with. I keep saying that. Nobody want to listen to me. Who am I? I'm just an angry black woman in Brooklyn. Don't know shit. Now this woman is doing a whole expose on the widower. She's going to drag her to the filth. And if you guys think your social media antics as white team male or others to drag and scare this woman. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all do. Y'all don't know what it's like to be black in America. And even sometimes I did question her blackness because I felt that she was disrespectful to black people. She's showing her true ass right now. Candace Owens is on the warpath. And y'all didn't know to leave her alone. Y'all kept on poking at her. Now she's after Erika. So, okay, let's watch. So she started out because she's pissed off because they were attacking her people. Hey, Truth. Hi, Mama Flip. I love that the black culture. Thank you, Truth. Thank you so much. So we're talking about Candace Owens. So we're doing a watch party because I can't sleep. So let me tell you something. So now she's pissed, right? Because she already mad at Candace. Let me tell you why she's mad at Erika. She's mad at Erika because her friend CK, his Erica's husband is not here. That's the first thing. She didn't think. Two, she didn't think they were doing enough to actually discover. Three, when she was trying to discover what happened to him, because in her mind, what they say happened to him did not happen to him. A lot of people was attacking her and making fun of her and calling her conspiracy nut. She gave grace to Erica and didn't include her in the people that was harassing and attack her. She gave grace. She's like, the woman is grieving. She's not saying we should be good. Five, she met with Erica and Erica said, I wasn't part of any of that shenanigans where they were attacking you. I understand that you love my husband too and stuff like that. Let's work together. Let's create a peace. Six, she found out through her sources who was mad at Erica because Erica fired a bunch of people. That Erica is the one that sicked these people on Candace. So now Candace is fucking pissed off and she's going after her. Lord have mercy. This is where we at. Yeah, all of that stuff happened, Truth. All of that stuff happened. So this is where we at. And I missed a lot of stuff in between because I'm busy. I'm a busy woman. But this is where we at. So now she's mad at Erika, right? So she's mad at Erika. And in her investigation of Erika, because she's probably looking into Erika, because I think that Candace was also a little pissed. She's not going to say it, but she's also pissed off because TPUSA was created by her and the husband who is unalived. They formed it together. And the husband in them is the one that fired Candace. So Candace walked away, they fired her, whatever. Right? But her and the husband still came together. Now, in her mind, I would think maybe possibly, I could be wrong. That's her organization. And now you have this widower who didn't do anything to really create the organization, but married the man who co-founded the organization. Now she took over. And not only did she take over, which probably pissed her off, because why are you on my organization? I don't know nothing about you. You ain't do nothing to deserve it except for be the wife of the man that left. Not only that, you ain't giving me no respect. You making fun and you sending people your sycophants to attack me. So she's mad. So she's looking into the timetable where the wife was when CK was unalive. She's looking into all of that stuff, right? We know she had a lot of ideas as far as planes from Egypt. She had Israel involved in it. She had the J people involved in it. She was in part. She was trying to say that CK was battling between being a Catholic and Protestant and Jews, whatever he is. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever it was, she was putting religion in it. She was putting the government in it. She was putting the travel. She was putting everything in it. She had a plan. And then Erika came into the sites. Erika came into her sites, and I was like, oh, shit, here we go. I said, Erika, run. I said it. I said, hey, pretty things. I said, Erika, run, Erika. I said, don't do it, Erika. I said, Erika, don't bother Candace. I said, Erika, I did 3 lives. In which I tried to tell Erika, leave this crazy woman alone. She black and she angry, but Erika didn't want to listen. Erika did not want to listen. So you know what Erika did? I don't know what Erika did because I don't know her. But from the outside, she tried to act like she's above it. But the thing what Erika made a mistake of doing is that she is living under the same thoughts of the current administration. That you have to be 100% loyal to me or I get rid of you. Or if you're no longer useful, I'll get rid of you. The thing about Erika is that she was getting rid of people who are still under PTSD, upset, was supportive of her husband who is no longer here. according to rumors, they never really liked her, right? But now that she's the boss, they got to deal with her. So instead of her ingratiating herself with those people and being their friend and loving, lovey-dovey, at least, because that's one of the things that Candace said, for a year, touchy, holy, feely them for a year to make sure that they put on people, big, happy family, your ass started firing them. And they have receipts. So they mad at you. They didn't like you before, allegedly. They mad at you now, so they giving Candace, who's mad at you anyway, for disrespecting her, all of the receipts. So now Candace getting in her mind like, yo, what if the wife was part of it? Now, when I heard a hint of that, I was like, there's no way Candace is going to do that. I was like, nah, Candace is going to go too far. I know damn well that Candace is not going to accuse or try to relate the wife to the situation that happened with her husband. I say, I know. There's no way. There's no way. I said, there's no way. She can't do that. And then I started seeing hints. I'm like, oh, shit, she's going to do it. I said, nah, she's not. And I was like, oh, shit, she's going to do it. I'm like, no, she's not. I'm like, oh shit, she's gonna do it. She did it. Oh my God, no, she didn't. And she started talking about the time that after the incident happened, that Erika said that she flew in and she went straight to the hospital. Now she started doing the time that no, she didn't go to the straight to the hospital. She waited for an hour from another guy, the same guy, one of the guys that was attacking her. That's where we at. And I knew, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, why me? I'm like, why? Candace, why are you doing this? Where you going with this? Why? This is me in the background. I don't know none of these people. I don't know Candace. I don't know Erika. I don't know. This is me as an observer. I'm like, why are you doing it? What happened, girl? Why you mad? To find out that she said that a lot of people that was leaving was sending her receipts and other people was giving her information. And all this time, Erika was behind the attack on her while she was trying to find out what happened to her friend. So now they're at war. She even said it a few live ago. The peace treaty is over. You wanted to F with me, now it's on. So we thinking, at least I'm thinking, she's gonna do the timeline. She's gonna find out where she's from and stuff. But then here's something else coming. The Epstein files. I'm still not 100% sure how Erika and the Epstein files got together, but apparently somehow I don't know if Erica's name is in the Epstein file or because she was doing uh, traveling, which is traveling, which is TRAFF. We put the word traveling instead of TRAFF. You understand what I'm saying? On social media, I said, wait a minute. I didn't even check on that. To be honest with you, I should have, but I didn't check on that because I've been busy. So either way, I'm hearing that Erika's name is somehow associated with the Epstein files. I'm the Epstein file. I'm like, wait a minute, what? But again, I didn't have a chance to research. So that was just a little nugget. Next thing I know, Candace is saying that she heard a story from another content creator who I think is a black young lady on TikTok talking about how Erika groomed, allegedly, I'm saying allegedly because I wasn't there, a 15-year-old girl. I'm like, nah, you did not. I said, Candace, nah, Candace. Nah, Candace, this is me. Nah, Candace, you ain't, nah, she ain't doing that. I said, there's no way. I'm like, nah, she ain't gonna, nah, that's not what I'm saying. Nah, there's no way. This is me. This is me saying there's no way she's gonna go this far. There was no way. And then I heard that she spoke to the girl after the content creator who created the first reporting of the relationship between Erika and the 15-year-old girl. The content creator say, please don't contact the girl. She don't want to talk about, but of course Candace not gonna listen. You think Candace gonna listen? Hell no. She's after a story. She's after an investigation. You know what she did? She contacted the girl. The girl told her everything. So you would think that Candace will stop there. I was like, oh my God, girl, you got Oh my God, girl, Lord, girl. So you already accusing her of unaliving her husband? That's the ledge. That's what I'm hearing. I could be the only one that's hearing it, but I'm like, I know she ain't do it, but that's what I'm hearing. You trying to do a timeline where she was, what she's doing, and then you go in and she say you telling me that she's not who she is because she didn't go to a school. There's no receipt showing that the girl, woman was even the woman before a certain age. She just popped up and appeared and married your friend. This is where she was going with it. But anyway, I'm like, no, she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. She's not going to accuse a woman. She's going to stop. And then she got the 15-year-old girl story. I'm like, nah, girl, please, please. Don't tell me you're going to dig some more. Then she got from the girl that Erika prepped the girl to go take some pictures with an old man at the age of 15 without the permission of her parents. I'm like, no, girl, no, Erika, stop. I said, Erika, stop. Erika, please, please stop, Erika. Where we going? Where we going with this, Erika? Where you go, Erika? Where you going with this? And she said, the woman set up the TPS USA new office across from a location that is a known traveling spot where they pick up people and travel them out of the country for nefarious, I can't pronounce it, but you know what I'm talking about, reasons. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Excuse me, God, for calling your name. Sorry, God. So now you want us to believe that this woman has been grooming people, even though she's allegedly was part of a non-for-profit to stop traveling of innocent people. You telling me that all along she was a double agent? She was using her background in order to get more victims, and you telling me that she victimized that 15-year-old girl allegedly and had her take pictures, which we don't even know what kind of pictures. To do what, girl? To do what, girl? So that the guy could share the pictures with 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 pets, with predators that want little girls' pictures. That's what you applied. Oh my God. I'm like, no, she didn't. I'm like, oh my God, she implied it. I'm like, oh no, she didn't imply it. No, she didn't. No, she did not. She implied it. I said, no, 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 no. That's not where she going. I said, that's not where she going. She's not going. She's not going there. She's not going there. She's not going there. Okay, my mind has gone too far. I said, let me stop. Because at first, remember, where was she after when she got to before she went to the hospital? That was the first thing. Second thing, the 15-year-old. Third thing, the photo. So I'm like, okay, she's only gonna go as far as she can with this. And then she started going into, she's not really who she says she is. Let's find out who this Erika person is. And now we are here, guys. And she just did episode 1. I don't even know what to say. But I'm going to watch it right now to see what the hell is happening. So let's go. And again, I must say that this content is being, I'm watching. I'm not going to show the video, but I'm watching and you may be able to hear the voice. The copyright, I'm using copyright 1976, which allowed me to review, look at, and discuss, and even use some sounds from different videos, right? As a result of copyright law 1976, which allows me to discuss these um, videos. And that's what we're doing, okay? So let's listen. So she just finished telling us that people are attacking her and the people she know, and they don't know who the fuck she is. But if they think that that's going to stop her, they have a sad thing going on in their life. That's where she's at right now. So I'm going to watch it. Here we go. I'm going to be blunt. I have reached the point where I find Erika Kirk to be deeply disturbing. So now she's talking about what she's reading, what Elizabeth Lane put in Twitter. So apparently Elizabeth Lane said that she was acting and modeling. She spent many years as a social climber, an opportunist, and an image creator, and people who treated relationship as ladders. She said that's why she left. She said most of these people are shallow and harmless, but then she said a few are dangerous. So you have this person on Twitter saying that Erika is dangerous. She goes on to say that she provokes in people, which is very common with sociopath across the board, including from people who support her publicly. The private reaction is the same. I can't watch her, not criticize, just physical discomfort. People turn off interviews because the presentation feels artificial to the point of being unbearable. Let me explain. This is what this woman is typing, and Erica's reading this. The kind of response does not happen accidentally. It does not happen office. Research and psychologists show that humans are highly sensitive to emotional I can't pronounce it, mismatch between facial expression, tone, and content. When effect appearance stimulated rather than generating the brain registered as a threat signal. This activates discomfort and avoidance. Even the person cannot consciously explain why. So many of us has felt this way, but we cannot explain why we could not watch her. So apparently she can't watch her. So she started psychologist. She said that in the observed experience as an uncanny interpretation of, first of all, Elizabeth Lane, why you all on Erika tip? Anyway, she called her psychopath. She said Erika is attractive enough, and she has every tool in her position to sell this organically, except for one thing: emotion. The entire story, what happened, could have helped her sell this fully. She really could have been the last person on earth to be a suspect. It's not for the FBI. Terrible mistake. TPUSA lies and her very fake performance. Jesus Christ. Plenty of attractive, ambitious women move through media spaces without triggering the response, even though we know what they are. This is about something else, an extreme disconnect between the presentation she put out and perceived authenticity. She said Erika is not the archetype of a model actress seeking money and fame and then settling into a quiet life with a wealthy, good looking husband. She's the wolf type who wants to be in the place of that husband. She's not born in the supporting roles, her decision making type. She appeared to pursue prosperity to power, moving, non for profit ideas. Oh my God. She said her previous partners were guys women like her would date. Muscular, jacked, good looking. Even though they are not people with huge potential, they all somewhat established. They were good stepping stone until the right person showed up. Not looking at her previous partner, I say that C probably was not her type visually, but he was exactly what she was looking for, man. Potentially up to be a great power. What are we doing? She said what Erika was looking for is the same that Hillary Clinton was looking for when she met Bill. Why we gotta put my Hillary and Bill in this situation? Why you putting my Bill and Hillary? They ain't got nothing to do with it. Why you putting their name on this? Oh my God. She goes on. She says she recognized that Bill Clinton was her ticket to power. So you telling me that Hillary don't love Bill? Anyway, let's go on. The power she could control, and she was right. She realized she could create a great brand out of him and herself, and they still are that brand. The Clintons. No one in the world can say they love each other. What the fuck you talking about? I don't think that's true. I think they love each other. What do you mean no one in the world? I can say that they love each other. I can say it. God damn it, Elizabeth Lane. I say they love each other. God damn it. They say they are a brand that works. This is why she's sticking around despite Epstein. Why you have to live? You almost maybe say the girl name. The girl has absolutely nothing to do with it. She's minding her business. She's trying to live her life, and you got to bring her name next to Epstein. Girl, what happened to you, Elizabeth Lane? Aren't you talking about fucking Erika? Why are we bringing Bill and Hillary Clinton into your shit? Oh my God. Also, if you think Bill is a decision maker there, you must have never been a close. Yes, I have, ma'am. I've been in the same seat. I sat next to her in a panel, ma'am. I met both of them, ma'am. So I could tell you that he is a decision maker. What the fuck are you talking about, girl? What are you doing? Why are you talking about Hillary anyways about Erika? So anyway, she goes on and say, Erika saw a brand with Charles. I'm sorry, I almost said his name. With Charles. With C. She also saw that C could one day become. All right, you almost had me there. Now you lost your motherfucking mind. Did you actually think that you were right to say that C was going to possibly be the POTUS? Is that what you? Is that what you want us? So apparently, she said that Erika felt that C could have been POTUS. C had the ear of the most. Really, student. So you think student alone could make somebody a POTUS? He was going to be very important playing politics. Really, that's what we thought. And she was not missing around. These people are fucking delusional. No disrespect. I can't even tell you what could have happened and what not happened if she was there. But there's nothing to show me where I started seeing where C was that it was gonna take him all the way up there. There is half the planet. More than half the planet has issues with certain things. But anyway, they fucking crazy. Anyway, let's continue. Hold on, did you stop? Hold on, did we finish reading it? Did I skip it? Did I miss it? Hold on a second. Shit, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. I just got to it. What the fuck? What? Now they're showing a commercial, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. All right, hold on. I gotta wait till the commercial. Jesus Christ. If you don't click it, then that stupid thing is gonna continuously. I can't believe what I'm seeing. All right, let's go. Go ahead, girl. She said, it's time. Okay, let's continue, girl. Go ahead. She's gonna read the whole thing. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't believe that you brought the Clinton into your mess. Then she said she was going to miss. What's striking is how completely her public identity reshaped itself after the relationship began. The artistic, whatever, the tone, the value, the presentation all changed. Overnight, the persona shifted into the role that best fit C world, devoted Christian, modest, supportive housewife. That kind of rapid adaptation is quite impressive for a usual person, but not for a psychopath. They do it all the time. In my head, story goes like this: for a moment, it works. She becomes the wife of a rising political figure. I don't even know where the fuck they get that. The access to donors, institutes, and national platform. And at that moment, the ceiling is in social media influence. It's empire building, foundation, global reach, a legacy, brand. I don't want to say their last name. Are you fucking crazy? It's obvious that C listens to her, whether it was about donors or trajectory of TPUSA. The most influenced figure in any mentally health man is his wife. She was going to be the biggest influence, and that's just how it is. That is why you need to pick your partner wisely. What the fuck is this going on? Elizabeth, you want a fucking book? Liz, what's up with you with this girl? Why you hating someone? Why you want a book? Anyway, let's continue. Hold on. Let me see where this girl is at, the reading, because I'm slower than she. I'm assuming someone like Erika married into. Oh my God. So yeah, Lord, everything is going well until C make decisions based on conscience rather than the expansion of money. He turns down money. He refused to play dirty politics. I'm assuming someone like her, yeah, me and her is the same place, who married into this because she had a vision of this brand would not be very happy that. Oh, do you mean happy with? Would not be very happy with that? You forgot the with in there. The life she appeared to have signed up for, a power couple, expanding influence, historical relevance. girl, please, with the historical evidence. It wasn't that. I mean, I'm trying not to because of the fact the person is no longer here. But you know how sometimes people just put a lot of tea and a lot of energy of something that wasn't there. You manifesting something that wasn't there. We don't know if it would ever have been there, but where we were at the time in history, it wasn't there. It wasn't there, girl. But you manufacture to something that's completely like a 100,000 fold in what it was. So anyway, it was collapsing into something else entirely. Domesticity, housewife, kids, and now see, refusing to accept money that can make him global power. A supporting role instead of a center stage is not her thing. Like that's what I said. I didn't see. Well, I don't even think he even was gonna add. It's not. Let me just continue. Then she go on and she says, Jesus Christ. Her husband died a few days ago, and she walks into the stage as if she were born there. It comes naturally to her. She knows it and she wants it. Just days after her husband's death, she was already laying out ambitious plan for the company over Zoom. It's obvious she was always deeply involved in the business. She knew exactly where to pick up when her turn came. While people struggles to watch, what makes the screen unbearable is not grief, is the absence of emotional continuity. Sorry. Performance can be learned. Trust me. As a former actress, I could speak that. But emotion can't be improvised or mimic if you never experience it. That's why I think we are dealing with a social psychopath who has never really experienced these emotions and do not know how to play them. An audience feel it instantly. Is fake. Again, just my opinion. This is this isn't an accusation of crime. I'm not claiming this is what happened. It's a fact. And it's a fact. It's an analysis I made after watching her long enough. And quite honestly, I'm sick of this shit. Lord have mercy. This is deja vu. I remember something similar happening. I don't know if it was a movie, but this shit is crazy. So y'all now calling this woman a sociopath. That's crazy. So she read that whole Twitter piece on how Elizabeth Lane feels about Erika. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Right now there's a commercial, guys. Give me a second. So now she's back.
A good place to start because there are a lot of things that Elizabeth said there that I think I am going to be able to prove.
She says she's going to prove it.
The people that she meets, the lies that she tells. I've done a lot of work here speaking to ex-boyfriends, speaking to old.
She went to speak to Erika ex-boyfriends. First of all, Candace, let me tell you that change your mic. There's a booming sound. I'm not sure what it's coming from. Like, so change your mic. But you went to speak to that woman's ex-boyfriends too? Jesus Christ. Let's continue.
Classmates really
Classmate.
sense of who Erika was.
She wanted sense.
And also, in a word, yes, I concur. There is something about her. I don't know any single personality in the media or politics that has had the same effect that Erika has had on people worldwide. She's a rare bird.
There's a bunch of y'all. Come on, Candace, stop playing with me. Candace, there's a bunch of y'all. You know some of us feel that way about you, though, right? Some of us feel that way about you. Some of us feel that you cuckoo for cocoa puffs, girl. Some of us question your emotional ties. Your brain cell, like why do you think the way you do? Why do you work the way you do? Why do you put yourself in these situations? For example, saying that the first lady of France is a transgender person, right? Why did you go spend so much time degrading black women as a woman yourself? This is, I never watched it. This is what is being said, that she degraded black women. So some of us look at you as if you are a manifestation or similar to Erica. Some of us do look at you like that. And but it's not, Erica's not the only one. There's a whole community. No disrespect to my far right people. It's not about y'all. But a lot of us will look and we see some of the stuff that's happening in the world and we like, these motherfuckers are psychopath. Or these MF are sociopath. Now, to be quite frank, you guys think the same way about the left progressive and the Democrats. So we all looking at each other like, y'all motherfucker crazy. Nah, y'all motherfuckers are crazy. So she is not the one and only type of person that you will look at. The way you look at Erica is the way I look at Donald Trump. So how is it you think that Erica is the one only person that exuding that behavior when you have a whole entire man that y'all put in the White House that is exact replicate? Just an older version, a male version. But of course, to be fair, I don't know if Erica is what you guys say she is. But I'm just saying that if that's what you guys think she is, there's already an example in the White House running the world that's there. So I don't think it's fair to say she's the only one. Let's continue. Girl.
Okay? She has actually managed to unify the left and the right on a single perspective.
Really?
How amazing that is. Say what you will about Hillary.
Ma'am. Mirror, look at me. Your face, the mirror. Your face, the mirror. Ma'am, do me a favor and look at that mirror. Ma'am, Peoples has said the same thing about you. Girl, let me give you the tea. Maybe you don't understand, Candace. Maybe nobody's telling you the truth, my love. Let me tell you. And I'm gonna call you my love because you know something. I'm getting invested. I'm getting invested in this girl. Sis, let me tell you, you're not even my sis because you and I have nothing in common. But I'm feeling a way to have a conversation with you. What you're saying about Erica is what you are too. You are probably the most infamous, not even famous, infamous person in the world that could bring the far right and the far left together. Everybody together. You have half and more hate your freaking guts, and then you have half to more love what you're doing. You're that person. So the person you're trying to describe in Erica is actually you. Do you see that? Anyway, let's continue. Go ahead.
Clinton, but she had a true following on the left, right? It was a bloody match in.
Who had a few following? Who in the left was following Erica? What? Because she was doing traveling work? She met. She met. Okay, hold on. When she married the far right guy, wouldn't you say that the left didn't like her and that she was on the far right? She had a whole contingency of left progressive people that loved her. Where? How? When? I'm sure you're going to answer that question. Let's continue.
Back in 2016.
Oh, 2016.
Now, beyond Erica, what Elizabeth is diving into here is psychology, right? She's guessing and she's speaking about psychology. a social science that was created, to be very clear, by
Jesus.
German mystical Jews, right?
Lord, every time you gotta bring the J people into your conversation. Can you do a live without bringing the J people into your conversation? That's what I'm trying to understand, girl. Can you do a live one time without even making any efforts?
Child abuse, trauma-based.
Can you bring any stop? I understand. I understand. I think Sigmund Freud was of that persuasion. Possibly, maybe. But can we at least, maybe possibly one live without bringing the J people name into it with a sort of tone? I could be wrong. You could be innocently saying it. But maybe not talk about that in association with conspiracy like type of things. I'm just asking. Let's go. Let's go.
Booth lays out. This person wasn't just an author that was guessing when he wrote this book. He was in control of the Sigmund Freud archives and lost his entire career just trying to ring the alarm on
About.
what these scientists knew.
Oh, God.
He explains that they abuse children with the goal of transforming them into future psychopaths that can be controlled.
Who?
Science that was brought here to
From?
America via Operation Paperclip.
There's something called Paperclip.
As Project Monarch in Germany ultimately became MK Ultra in America. Manson,
Ultra.
the 60s, all of that.
Mantra, 60s. Mansion.
CIA gone wild.
So the government did that.
Assassination of JFK. Drugging and experimenting with
Rugging.
citizens.
Experiencing.
Explicit goal of controlling minds. Social
So you want to.
engineering.
So
Making
social engineering.
People get into a formation.
Wow.
People and historical facts.
Wow.
This brought forth the dawn of serial killers in America.
Lord have mercy, God. Girl, are you saying that people are not born evil? They don't have an evil born cell born. They were created by the government to be who they are today? Is that what we're saying? Are you saying that these people was created to be the evil, most evil people in the world was created to be evil? Not that they cells, that they were, that something was mentally wrong with them. Something was born in wrong in their DNA. You say that's not true. You say that there's a whole psych app in which they deliberately turn these people into evil, sociopath, psychopath. Would you fucking stop with the fucking commercials? I don't care about your building focus. I don't want to hear about your ass. I want to hear what this woman is going to say.
France, who himself is a victim of minor sex abuse,
Lord
so
have mercy.
concerned about that conversation being opened up.
Who?
Independent study into Sigmund Freud and what he and his colleagues were doing.
Oh, she actually called Sigmund Freud name. You actually going to disrespect the father of psychiatry or psychology. This is crazy. Can we get to Erika, please?
Now, pivoting back to Erika and her story.
Thank you.
I'll tell you my personal opinion and my experience with her. What alarms me about Erika isn't so much the fact that she lies, which we will prove to you over and over again.
She's mad at her because she lies. She's mad at Erika's Erika lies. Okay, go ahead. But what?
No, that she's aware that she's lying.
She's not aware?
It's almost as though she doesn't remember.
Oh, she's not aware that she's lying. She doesn't remember.
She's telling us today or yesterday.
Yeah.
Was just recently downloaded into her mind.
Oh, it was downloaded.
And she therefore thinks it's true.
She thinks it's true.
Faulty memory or something.
She has a faulty memory. Okay.
I'm saying that I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
She's fully aware
that she's lying. Wow.
Some of the lies are so stupid.
Because the lies are so stupid. She just keep going with it.
To also know, by the way, of course, that when we reached out ahead of this episode, we reached out to her specifically with just 4 questions pertaining to past.
This woman got nerve. I don't even know how to feel about this gumption. I don't know how to feel about this woman audacity. You already told Erika that you think she's a lying, snake, backstabbing biatch. And yet you want to send her questions to answer in order to do this episode where she knew that the episode was to drag her. It's the audacity for me. So I'm guessing Erika did not answer your questions?
That she's made that do not appear to align with the reality of what we have discovered.
What?
Example, just one example. We are told that Erika Bronx-Faye was raised by a strong, independent, entrepreneurial, single mother who taught her how to be a good Christian, devout Catholic mother.
Alright.
Lori Bronx-Faye.
She's... No, she didn't.
Aside, that this Catholic
No, she did not. God, please help. Please tell me no. God, I'm not seeing what I'm seeing on this TV, am I? I'm not seeing that this woman actually, not only she's questioning the mother, that she actually have the mother. She has a picture of this woman in the two. She's showing the picture of this woman with her alleged mother. She actually showed them. No. Wow.
Who might judge Catholics, but she's been married 4 times that I can see.
Oh, hell no. I'm about to fuck it. Did you just disparage this woman, mother? Girl, did you just disparage this woman, mother, in front of me? And say that she's supposed to be a Catholic, but she's been married 4 times that you could see. Did you just disparage this woman, mama? Is that what I just... Did you just disparage this woman, mother, girl? Ooh, let's go.
We'll talk about that more down the line. More importantly, though, you will recall that Erika sat down for an in-person interview with the New York Times days after Charlie was publicly assassinated.
Listen, now she talked about the New York Times article.
The least traumatizing part.
She said the least traumatizing part about his unaliving.
Now having to raise her children alone.
Lord.
She wasn't traumatized by that idea.
She said she wasn't traumatized about raising her kids alone.
As People magazine later echoed, quote, Erika Kirk has learned.
She said, so the People magazine wrote that Erika learned a lot from her mother, LF. Let's just say LF, because, girl, I don't even want to call her mother name out. Because I think that you lost it by over here dragging her mother. You drag her mother along into this mess. Girl, you drag the mother. You are mad at the daughter and you drag the mother in the mess. It reads, after welcoming her daughter in November 1988, the mother divorced Erika the father, raised her as a single mother in Scottsdale, Arizona. She spent nearly 2 decades working for General Electric before founding multiple companies in the network security industry, according to her LinkedIn. You are talking about this woman's mama. Lord have mercy.
A lot from her mother, Lori Bronx-Faye, after welcoming her daughter in November.
And she reads the statement, same statement I just read. She's reading it.
Erika's father,
Girl,
and raped her as a single mother in Scottsdale,
what are you
Arizona.
doing?
Lori spent nearly 2 decades working for General
You're
Electric
calling,
before
you're talking about the girl mama.
network security industry, according to
And we're not even halfway through this thing. We're only 15 minutes in.
kids and be a single mom and also be a CEO and boss baby. Okay. The only problem is that it's just not true. Erika.
What are you talking about? You telling me that the information about her mother is a lie? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Erika was not raised by a single mother.
She said that the woman was not raised by a single mother, girl. Jesus. I'm gonna finish this soon because I gotta go to bed.
At all. Erica's father, Kent Bronstein, by the way, he's Kenneth Bronstein, but he goes by Kent, was always in her life. So much so that for entire years of her childhood, Kent was actually a stay-at-home dad. So
Lord have mercy. Not only did she talk about the mother, she went to the father. She found out the mother, they both lied, and that the father was a stay-at-home dad, and he had access to his daughter at all times. Lord have mercy.
almost the exact opposite thing was true at one point. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. You can actually take Erica's. Take a listen. Hold on.
Then she plays a clip of Erika saying that her father was there in her life. Now she's gonna start clipping receipts. What did Erika have to say, girl?
I do not want to knock the stay-at-home dads. I do not. There are some who temporarily have to switch that role. That happened to my parents a long time ago. Granted, again, they got a divorce, so that probably falls into your bucket. But I am an anthropologist.
Oh no. You showed the interview with her and her hubby. I didn't realize she was even talking to her hubby at the time.
Home dad for a few years, and I gotta say it was really sweet and really special. I was four, but that was.
But they look kind of cute together, talking to each other. Of course, he have this ugly motherfucking picture in his wall, but so does most of America.
But if you're saying from the get go, I want to be a stay-at-home dad. So stay-at-home dad for a couple of years. She remembers it. So obviously
Wow.
it started at four for a couple of years. People don't typically remember being one and two, and now he wasn't in her life. To be clear, Erica was 10 years old when her parents divorced in 1998. So her father
So you talking about her childhood now.
was very much a part of her early
So
childhood.
because she said that her mom raised her single-handedly and father was part of her life, that doesn't mean that her mother raised her. Oh, Lord, girl, where you going with
And
this?
he did not stop being involved in her teenage years either. I've spoken to
Wow.
classmates, past boyfriends.
She said she spoke to the classmate and past boyfriend to prove the father was still in Erica's life. Lord have mercy.
And people are generally bewildered as to why Erica is now publicly representing as though she does not have a relationship with Kent. The man that she claims is her father, at least. Or also, something she fails to mention is that even if your roots cleanse, Erica was raised with her stepfather in her home.
Oh hell no! Now she's throwing her stepfather in there. Now you put the stepfather in your drama.
A man named Larry Hinton.
And she named the stepfather.
In her high school yearbook, actually, Kent is included, her father, biological father, in a collage, and so are his parents, her grandparents, Carl and Elaine.
You actually went to this woman's yearbook and you were able to pinpoint that she took pictures with the men that she called her father, even though she has now said years later that she was raised by a single parent. You went to get the yearbook to prove that she wasn't raised. Lord have mercy, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm going to continue to listen to this until I fall asleep, but I'm about to fall asleep on y'all, and I don't want to snore on y'all. I'm going to continue, and we will continue to go back and talk about this. And if I find anything else, this woman has gone like she's gone. She is going to dissect every aspect of this woman's life to dismantle her. But at the end of the day, who's going to win this war? Jesus. I can't, I don't even, I didn't have this in my bingo card. Wow. Good night, guys. We will continue this another time.